I just had to stop there and take a photo of it. Can't take a photo, and now I'm going to zoom in a little bit so when you're sitting here, you're not just seeing the road. Then you're not seeing anything. You don't have a very good view, do you? I should tip you up a little bit. Let's see what I've got here. Something you could sit on. How about a pen? Oh, look, there's my necklace. Okay. How's that? We're okay? We're good. We're good. We're on a very lovely road. I have no idea where we are, what the name of the road is. Oh, now it's going to be 1:14. I'm not going to have time to stop and take a walk. I have to keep driving.
Into 150 meters. Turn left on Cornwall Hollow Road.
See, this is why I have a hard time.
Turn left on Cornwall Hollow Road.
I'm going to be there.
In 550 meters, turn right on Hogboy Hill Road. Right on Hogboy Hill
Look at all
Road.
those cannon and all those balls. Oh, I'm supposed to turn. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hear a river. A river of running water.
Drive 2 kilometers, then turn right on Hollenbeck Road.
Okay, so you're going to get to see another... get another chance to look at these cannons. See? There they are. Take them in while you can, because they'll be gone soon. Okay.
Continue 550 meters, then turn right on Lake Road.
You slide around all the time. Wait, how about if you're over here? That's good enough. That's good enough for you. Just relax. Actually, it's not view. Okay, see you later. I'm on this road. It said no winter maintenance, road closed. And so, of course, it's from here to there on my map, so I drove it anyway. Of course, you know what else to do. So, let's see if I can... And then I get here in the woods. I'm driving along on this little tiny road, and all of a sudden I'm at the Goshen Wildlife Management Area. Okay, so now I'm concerned about, I could have a bear right here beside me somewhere. So, just backing up. Wish you were on something more stable, something that helps give you a bit of more of a lift. I've got the heat on in here because alright, there you are. Now if you can just stay there, please. No moving around. There were a couple of bears fighting, and just in the neighborhood. And then there was blood all over a tree. It's just like my back roads in Canada. I just hope that now that we've passed this, well, we're getting closer to the other edge. So maybe if it's in the middle, maybe they will be taking some care of the road. And they ended up building bridges to get across potholes and filling holes to drive through it. And even with that, they broke so many things. The muffler, the water pump, the front end alignment. Why do you keep falling off? This is not right. Oh, I see. The heat is loosening you up. Just a minute. 1:16, so I've lost 6 minutes on this road. There were potholes. You know, I think Frida Woolden went to, she got rid of her stuff and she got a camper and she's in Alaska now and having the time of her life, sending back awesome Alaska-ish photos. Alaskanian photos. Look!
Turn left on East Street North.
Look at this, we're at East Street. We did it, we made it through it. I think this is, I may have told this thing not to send me through.
Continue 5 kilometers on
roads,
East Street North.
you know, highways and things. I may have done that, or maybe I didn't, because I'm still going to be there, even if she's taking me through back roads. I'm still going to be there in plenty of time. been driving. Then I would know how much time I've lost. Or may lose over the course of my travels. Beautiful. Look at that. East Street Pond, perhaps? They're taking off. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Wow. Oh, what amazing beauty water is, eh? Town we're in, if this is a town, because there's two houses. I find if I have my GPS off, it will tell me the names of the roads on the maps. Or if I have my GPS on, it's got the name of the road that I'm going to turn on is the next road, is the road name across the top. And so it's too personal, you know, the GPS. It's like you've got tunnel vision and all you want to know is how to get from here to there. And you don't want to know anything about the area or what towns you're near or what lakes. I mean, you'll see the lakes, I guess. But you know, I drive with this, and I had no idea towns that were not, if there was not a roadside sign on my road to tell me of a town to the side, it might not have mentioned it, or it might have mentioned it, but you know, when you come into a town, it no longer lets you know what town you're in.
Turn right on Blue Line Road.
was Brewery Road.
Continue 2.6 kilometers, then turn right on Winchester Road.
You know, it was difficult in the woods. I had to pay more attention to the road. There were lots of little things going on that were distracting me. It was kind of difficult to go through there. Slow, Hidden Drive. Is it the one that we just crossed? There it is there. There's another one. That's that one. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh and bike and drifted snow. Over the river and through the woods, dash behind my double gray. Stings the nose and bites the toes as over the river we go. Over the river and through the woods. You know, my cooking videos are such a hoot. I just say at the very beginning, I'm going to make pan pizza. I was watching this one the other day. I'm going to make pan pizza, and so I start throwing stuff in a bowl. Say, oh, I have about this much flour, about this much baking soda if you want. You don't have to. But if you want, this is about how much you need. And on and on and on and on. And then I'm standing there just looking down at it, cooking away. That was a big burl on a tree. And then I'm cutting it up to put onto people's plates, and I say, I never made this before. The idea of a how-to video. I never made this before. But Nanny can do anything. That's what Mary says. Nanny, you can do anything. That's what my mom said. You can do anything. And was it just because they were building me up because, you know, they wanted me to feel good and have a positive outlook so that I would live up to that ability to do anything? You know, my teacher, the principal in my school, I was
in
always...
250 meters, turn right on Winchester Road.
When I was young, and I was in school, I was always cutting up in class. I was the jokester. I was
turn right on
the life
Winchester
of the party.
Road.
And I did what I wanted, said what I wanted. Well, I didn't completely do what I wanted. I did discover when I was in 4th grade that I could actually be defiant and not do work.
Meters,
and there's nothing that they could do to me. And I failed arithmetic. I got an F in arithmetic. Can you imagine me? That was something else.
In 200 meters, turn left on Schoolhouse Road.
It's very interesting. Because, you know, we make our choices, and we always choose in school to do what we're supposed to do.
Road.
Except I was such a cut-up. I was always making it. And so I was always sent to the, look, we're on Schoolhouse Road. And so I was always sent to the...
Continue 1.9 kilometers, then turn right on Granville Road.
You know what it is that's so distracting as I drive? It's the GPS telling me where to go. But I have to have her telling me these things because otherwise there's no way I'd find my way through these woods to my aunts and cousins in New Hampshire. I haven't seen my cousins for so long. It's been 40 years, and then I only saw them for an hour or so because it was my grandmother's funeral. And anyway, so I'm gonna go. Anyway, so what I was saying about, I was always out in the hall, and I was always sent to the principal's office. And so the principal said to me, she would always say to me, Nancy, you apply yourself. You're not yourself. How else did she say it? It was just the same idea. You can do anything, Nanny. That's what Mary says to me. Isn't this a beautiful woods? Wow. You know, having a sense of place is really neat. When you're able to focus on your surroundings and that, like, this is where I am, it's really cool.
Into 100 meters. Turn right on Granville Road.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
Turn right on Granville Road.
Oh, Granville Road. I don't know where that is, but it looks like this is where we are. We're turning from Schoolhouse Road to Grantville Road.
Continue 3.8 kilometers.
You know, I haven't seen the sun in so long. I think I'm ready to be out in the sun today. Probably for a little while. Until I get hot. Okay, so this is our turn. Here we go. Here we go again. Off down the road again. Singing and dreaming. Sorry about the flower you had to look at. Singing and dreaming. Oh, I feel like I could fly. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, sister. You know, it's like going to camp if you start singing all the camp songs and drive through the woods. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole... I don't want to sing that one. It's just lovely. We should check and see if there's running water. A river of running water. It's kind of hard to see through this windshield, you know? It's a lot better. But if I hold you out the window the whole time, then you won't hear me talk. And you know how important it is to hear every single word that proceeded forth from the mouth of Nancy today. That was sarcastic, just in case you didn't know. But if it's quoted and printed abroad, you know, black and white view. There you go. See which way the road goes. Like if you look at the road here, you don't know which way it goes, but if you look up in the trees, you can see where the pathway through the trees is. Of course, you're not facing the trees, you're facing the road, so it might not be so simple to tell you that. I mean, it was simple to tell you that, but it might not be so. There's a lot of the stuff we say, you really don't need to say the whole thing. You know, instead of saying a whole phrase like curiosity, you know that the next words are going to be curiosity killed the cat, satisfaction brought it back, right? Like if you are of a generation with a social literacy, not a social media, but social literacy, to know the phrases in the culture and the idioms and the sarcastic twists. So much involved in a language more than the words. It's the social literature. My mother sent me a book on social literacy. It was stuff kids should know by the time they're 8. It's a bunch of Bible stories, a bunch of fairy tales, just there was a lot of tidbits in there of stuff that, whatever. And I went to camp and I learned all these camp songs and didn't think that anybody in Canada knew these songs. And so I sit and play my violin and I play songs like Down in Danbury Quarter. Hey, look at this. This is a fast road. Ah, okay, things are gonna change now. First change that you're gonna have to deal with is that I'm going to turn this up and start a new one. So anyway, you heard it here last, and anything I said may or may not have been fact. I would say it's fact as I know it. That's it. And so with that in mind, you can continue to do this at home. Results may differ. But remember, you saw it here last. I love playing with you. I just love having fun. So, I've charged you up. You've got lots of batteries, so you should be feeling fine. It's morning. It's 10:19. You should be feeling a bit of energy. Are you feeling some energy? Now, if you used up all your energy already, the best way to get more energy is to take a little break, do something you like. Maybe it's a Sudoku or something. You recharge. And then you get more energy. I was pushing. I'm gonna zoom you so you can hear me a little better. I guess I should probably close a few windows. I don't want to though. Okay, I'll just talk louder. How's that? I'm gonna be hoarse by the time I get there. At least I won't be a horse. This is a really beautiful road. Here we are. I didn't see a speed limit sign at the beginning when I got here, but I slowed down. I thought that was interesting as I look back on that a few minutes ago, that I slowed down because I knew, because when we're in towns, this is about as fast as you're really supposed to drive past people's houses and by people on sidewalks. And even if you don't know the speed limit is, you know, this is a good default, and you usually know that default, and so you instinctively slow down. Don't you think? Anyway. Did you want to see Winston? I don't know. This is Winston. Winston. But it might not be. I don't know where I've gone through the woods. Birdsley Memorial Library. Very first videos I made was in a little cafe here, a little cafe or a breakfast nook. It's in this area with Mary. She was filming. She was my filmer. Had so much fun. We found all these pieces of a barrel. We found the rings, and we had a stump, and so we put the stump in the middle, and then we put the ring around the stump, and then we put all the slats. Boy, look at how saved the super saver is. You'll never guess what I'm watching. There's, I was walking across the bridge over the Farmington River. This is the People's Park, and I saw a bear walk across the river or across, and then he came across, and he came up here. And then he turned back. So he just walked straight across there, and then he turned back, and he didn't cross this road. And that means, I guess he must have gone in here. Bears like to take used pathways. It was amazing. There were all these fishermen down there in the river, and this bear was just walked across behind all the people. It was an enormous bear. I mean, to me, he looked like a grizzly, only he was black. It was huge. Cutting trees down here. Okay, now there's a bear over there behind that house. I haven't seen it come out. Oh, is that it there? No. They said he went over behind that house. These three men working on the thing. They were coming up looking for. See if they can
turn left on East River Road. Drive 400 meters, then turn sharply right on Silver Road.
Anyway, he was enormous. He must have been 500 pounds. Or the size of our, maybe 600 pounds. It was enormous.
Turn right on Highway 181.
Civilization, isn't it? All right, that's it. Bye. So about this bear, Well, he was, I've been eating blueberry smoothie. Anyway, so this bear, so I was standing on the bridge over the Farmington River. I was looking out over this beautiful scene, and I decided to take a selfie of myself. So I take a selfie, and then I turn around and I start looking down the river and watching this fisherman. And I see there's a bear walking, a humongous, like a grizzly bear, but he's black, walking behind this man across the river. And then this man is out in the river with his hip waders, and there's all these other people downstream and a few onlookers. So it's like it's a derby or something. Anyway, so maybe I'm going too fast. Anyway, and so so I've got this camera in my hand, and I'm thinking of taking a photo. And I see this bear, and instead of pushing the button on the photo, I scream at the man, "There's a bear behind you!" And so he kind of turns to look, and by then the bear has walked onto the island, and so he's pretty safe. But also, I can't take a picture now because he's gone. But afterwards, I posted a few photos onto Facebook. Nancy Today, Nancy Today with Todaay. Anyway, so I don't really want to pass this guy. I'm going too fast. Oh, it's just exit here. Aha, that's great. Thought I was going to be stuck on the interstate. Anyway, so I'm looking at these photos and I'm thinking I wish I'd gotten a photo, and then I'm remembering the selfie, and I look in the selfie, and I already posted it to Facebook, but I look in the selfie and I zoom it and zoom it and zoom it, and I realize that there's the man and there's the bear. And the selfie that I took just before has the bear in it. Isn't that amazing? I find that to be amazing. And so I zoomed in really close. After posting it, I zoomed in really close and cropped the photo. And posted it. So it's on there.
1.9 kilometers. Now turn left.
Of course, I post a lot, so you might not find it unless you scroll down through my posts, and it might say, see older posts and blah, blah, blah. Of course, you know, today is what? It's 12/14. It is the 26th. The 26th of July. And I am in Massachusetts, as far as I know. Unless I am in New Hampshire. Not very many big box stores out here. It's kind of nice. It's like the way it always was. They didn't flatten everything and put up box stores. Mary gave me these clips for my hair. She said I should get white ones, clear ones. So I have to find a dollar store. Or I could find a corner store. Finally, we can go first. That was a lot of waiting, wasn't it? I had a long time to talk to you. So I think I'm in Springfield or somewhere. See, but it doesn't say on my GPS where I am. And now I'm out of data. So I can't use my iPhone thing until I get some more data entry, or data. Do you ever, when you drive by houses, do you imagine what it would be like to live there? I like Mary's house. It's really cool. she has this, I mean, so little sunshine. She has this little,
250 meters.
you know, put up
Turn
the
left on
umbrellas.
River Street.
Oh look, big box stores. So which way am I turning? I'm going straight across. It's like a tree fell in that house. And there's the tree stumps. And there's all the sawdust. Tree's gone. Denton house remains. Stay and play, it says. Stay and play, laundromat. Wash, dry, fold. See, this is where the tree dent. Tree is missing. Sawdust. And just so you know, oh, do you want to look at that? I don't know where we are. Maybe Springfield. No, Springfield's that way. So now we're crossing the Westfield River.
Turn left on River Street.
And of course now we're turning left on River Street. And the Medallion Motel. Turning onto River Street. We're on 159 on the other side. Springfield, Massachusetts. Is Springfield, Massachusetts like the state capital or something? I'm gonna go this way. I see this sorry. Gate 9. Gate 9 to what?
Drive 2.2 kilometers, then enter roundabout.
So we're in New Hampshire. Hi.
How you doing?
So where am I?
Massachusetts.
Well, why does that say New Hampshire right there?
That's the state house from the state of New Hampshire.
What does that mean? Is that like an ambassador?
If you go to New Hampshire and you want to see the state house, they'll bring you and it'll be identical to this. This is a copy of the state house.
Okay, why does Connecticut want a copy of New Hampshire's State House?
Connecticut's just 2 more buildings down.
The Connecticut State House. So how many state houses are in here?
6.
Oh, so this is like a park, a museum kind of a...
It's a fairground.
A fairground, okay. And so, okay.
Fairgrounds, we have the Big E at the end of in September.
Uh-huh.
These are shows we got until the end of December.
And so what do
And
this...
the Big E starts on September. It goes 17
So
days.
the name of the place I'm going into is Eastern States Exposition. Okay, do I have to pay?
Nope, absolutely free.
Okay, well then I guess I'll do that. Thank you. Huh. So there's state houses. New Hampshire State House. Well, it looks like the capital. See, that's what I was thinking.
Continue
I never asked
150
what
meters.
town I'm in.
Then turn left on Commonwealth Avenue.
Sorrowtown. Sorrowtown Village Museum. Let's stop and go in the gift shop. Go ahead, people. Okay. So now let's see what it is. There's the Sorrowtown Tavern. Is this like an old pioneer village sort of a place? No, it's this state house place.
Turn left on Commonwealth Avenue. Then turn left.
Oh my goodness. So this is the Massachusetts State House. This is the Rhode Island State House, or look-alike. New England Grange Building. It's the Lions Barn.
Turn left on West Road. Then turn left. Turn left on West Road. Then turn left.
What is that one? Is that the Rhode Island? Yeah, Rhode Island. Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maine. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in here and buy a mug. Vermont.
Continue 150 meters. Then turn right on Memorial Avenue.
Okay, so I'm going to just park over here, I guess. Oh, this is Saratown Tavern. I think I'll go back up here. You want to go across the road, sir? Do you want to cross the road? Never mind. People don't understand me. I don't have the right accent. Delivery stable. So I guess we're in Starrowtown, not Sorrowtown, but Storrow. Okay, time to get out and go play.